Hello everyone, I am back and this is Robbing the Market. Let me start by saying I'm sorry for taking so long to post again. It's been like a week now, just getting some stuff together, and I wanted to wait till I had a better phone so I can make longer, better quality videos, because my old phone just wasn't cutting it. So with all that being said, thank you for being patient and waiting, and I am back to start up my daily posts for y'all and for myself. Just doing this for entertainment. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just showing you what I'm doing, giving you my opinions. Please do your own research as I do, and so we can do good together. So I'm up a little over $10,000 this year. Haven't made too much of a improvement since the last time I posted. Just because the market has been crazy, getting a bunch of bad media news this last week, especially stuff I'm invested in. So I'm just going to go over with you guys real quick what I have. Mostly the same stuff from the last video. Like I said, I'm not really a day trader. I don't buy and sell my shares daily. I just usually do long-term holds. That's how I feel like you really invest, is by doing long-term holds. This whole day trading thing that people do, yeah, you can make money off of it if you're really good at it, but in my opinion, it's better to do long-term holds. I've made more money doing long-term holds, and just I would have made more money, not selling stuff short occasionally. Like, for example, Tesla, I owned it a year ago at like $230, and I sold it because a bunch of people were telling me to sell it. It wasn't going to go nowhere. It wasn't going to be worth nothing. And me not knowing and not doing my own research, I sold it. And you know what? I sold it at $220 back a year ago. I made some profit, but now look at it. It's over $600. And this was post-split. So really, you got to times that 200 by 4. I mean by 5, because that's what the stock split at. Back in October, I believe the stock split. But anyways, on 11 shares. I did sell some of my Tesla a week ago. I didn't show that or talk about it, but I did sell 2 or 3 shares to buy some positions in Workhorse. Remember how I told you guys I sold my Workhorse a couple weeks ago? Well, I bought back in because I still believe there is a high chance that this can get the USPS deal. They delayed their announcement, USPS, until February or March, I believe they said, before they announce who they're going to give this $7 billion contract to for vehicles. And I feel like Workhorse has a good shot at getting that. I could be wrong. This is my opinion. And if they do, I see Workhorse potentially doubling in stock price to the $40-50 range. Yeah, but I could be completely wrong about this. I suggest you do your own research on Workhorse. And if you like what they have to say and you feel as strongly about it as I do, then yeah, invest in it, But, I'm going to let you decide if that's really what you want to do and how you guys want to play it. But I do own 200 shares in Workhorse, and I will be doing trade options for Workhorse. Let me show you what I'm talking about for December 18th. If I sell a call option, so it gives the option for me to sell 100 shares if it goes over. The strike prices are on the left-hand side on your screen, I believe. So for example, the 25 call has 8-cent premium, so I'll get $8 if I sell this call. And if it goes over $25 by December 18th, I have to sell my 100 shares, which would be fine because I own it at $20.38, as you can see there, my average cost. So, I would make good profit, but what I'm really waiting for is for Workhorse to go up to about $25, $26, and then the $8 would be more like 80 or 100, So I'm just waiting for Workhorse to go back up. The reason it dropped in the last week, yeah, you can see up here, it was in the $28, $29 range back in November. That was because USPS delayed their decision for the contract, And when that happened, a lot of people sold their stocks because they weren't willing to wait any longer, blah, blah, blah. I'm not going to do that. I'm holding it till they make their decision, and I'll probably even hold it way beyond that. Whether they get the contract or not, I really like this company and I believe in what they're doing. They make electric EV cars, electric vehicles. And they're like the only one in America making ones for like vans, delivery trucks. So I think that's exciting and that's good. And since they're the only ones doing it, I really have a strong feeling that somebody's going to give them a big contract. Whether it's USPS, UPS, FedEx, somebody's going to give them a good deal and a good contract. And I'm just going to wait, even if it takes a year before this stock doubles. That's how long I'm going to hold it for. And in the meantime, when it gets back up to the $25, $30 range, I'll start doing my covered calls again, selling covered calls. And when I start doing that, I'll probably make an episode just on that for you guys. So I still have 100 shares of NEO, still doing covered calls with that. So you can see if I do one now for $45 strike price to sell on December 18th, I could get $92 for that one contract. And if it goes over $45, I'm forced to sell it, which isn't a big deal because I own it for $43.48. So I'll still make at least $152 profit if it goes over the $45 strike price, plus the $92 premium. Let me show that again. Yep, $93 now. $93 premium I get automatically whether I sell it or don't, just for making the contract. So I might do that, but like Workhorse, I'm waiting for NEO to go up probably to about $45, $46 before I start making contracts for again. And the reason I do this is because really I don't want to sell these stocks at the end of every month. At the end of every week, sorry. I want to keep them and be able to keep doing these contracts, every week, every month, depending on what it is. So that's why I wait for it to be at its high point. I set the contract hoping that it will go back down or at least stay at that level when it expires on the 18th or whatever Friday it expires on. Most contracts you set usually expire on a Friday. So there's that one. Now a new position I am in, something that you guys haven't seen. Virgin Galactic Holdings. One of my viewers actually put this stock in my radar in like my second video asking my opinion on it. And I didn't know too much about it, honestly, when he first recommended it to me. So, I did some research on it. They're exploring space tourism. They're trying to send people to space just for tour and vacationing. And I think that's pretty awesome. I feel like a lot of people when they were younger always wanted to just go to space or be an astronaut at least once in their life. I know everyone's had that feeling once. So, it's probably going to cost people an arm and a leg to do these trips to space. I didn't really know what kind of prices they're charging for these trips out to space yet. I know they have 3 vehicles, and one reason this stock is down in the last week, $9.50. See, as you can see, I'm down $400 on this stock too. But one of the reasons it's down so much in the last week is because they just sent up a test flight. They tried sending up a test flight into space this last week, and it kind of failed. Nobody got hurt. Nothing bad happened. They couldn't get it into orbit. So the stock price dropped because of that. And, these kind of things happen. It's not a big deal. This is a long-term hold for me for at least the next year or two. As you can see, the stock is up $15 in the past year. And since it IPO'd back in late 2019. So it's up like $14 since it originally IPO'd. And it's a very new company. This is a lot of risk in this company. But I still feel like it has the potential of, doubling, tripling within the next couple of years. And the reason I got up to 100 shares is so I can start doing trade options. Now, yes, with this one, I'm going to wait for it to go higher. I'm going to probably do trade options when it hits the $30 range again. And yeah, so just $27 premium for a $27 strike price. Now, I'm not going to do a $27 strike price because if I do sell it at that price, I'll actually lose money because I own it at $28.57. So I'm going to have to wait for this stock to go at least past $28.57 before I even consider doing any trade options with it. So this one I just got to wait, and it'll probably be back up in the next couple of weeks or so, in my opinion, back up to that $28-30 range. Because that bad news that it got really wasn't that bad of news. But any type of bad news nowadays on media can make or break a stock. Really, like any kind of news at all. It's ridiculous. So, for example, Tesla was down. Tesla was down last week, or not even last week, a couple days ago. It was down. You can see it went down to, where is it? I can't even see it. I know it went below the $600 range, and that was just because they were diluting more shares, which isn't a big deal. They sold another $5 billion worth of stocks or shares. And they did this back in August. They're just raising money for their company to build more gigafactories, to make more cars, to expand their business. And yeah, it hurts the share price at first, but it's going to help the company grow in the long run. So I think it's a good thing. And this video is a bit longer than I was expecting to make it, but I haven't recorded in a while, so I had a lot to say. And I'm going to try and make more daily videos for y'all. So I'll have more content out there for y'all. And with all that being said, I hope y'all enjoyed and you got some good information from it. Yeah, enjoy robbing the market and have fun.